Accused killer Adrian Reyes saying little to reporters. But according to authorities, confessing to chilling crimes in the tight-knit community of Berwick, Pennsylvania this weekend. Court documents obtained by NBC News say the 24-year-old admitted he drove his car into a crowd of people gathered for a charity event, killing a 50-year-old woman and injuring 17 others.
This car came out of nowhere and it hit me. He was going like 60, 70 miles an hour.
Roseanne Tortorella was one of the lucky ones, returning to the scene today to pay her respects.
I flew and hit the concrete there. I couldn't get up. I couldn't breathe. It was horrible. I thought I was dead.
Videos posted to social media show children and families gathered as they raise money for the victims of a deadly house fire that killed 10 people in a neighboring town. Reyes telling investigators, "I didn't ram them, I just ran them over."
Not many people would be able to come to the scene of this trauma. You found it difficult to come here today?
I did, and I had support. You can't move on from a tragedy like this, especially if you're involved in it.
The suspect also confessing to killing his mother, 56-year-old Rosa Reyes. Fueled by escalating frustration with her, police say Reyes fled the scene of the crash, drove about a mile, and accelerated towards his mother, striking her and then beating her with a hammer. Reyes telling police they fought over money and he, quote, wanted to be done with it. The pair of tragedies unfolding as funerals for the victims of the house fire continue. Sunday, a procession of first responders drove past the crash site, many with friends and relatives who lost loved ones in the fire.
Of those 17 people, several of them are families of those who were taken in the house fire. I mean, the benefit was for specifically the 3 children that lost their lives in the fire.
Tonight, the pain in small-town America is great, but the sense of community is even larger.
I keep saying we're small but mighty, but the way they've pulled together has been phenomenal.
All right, George joins top story from Berwick, Pennsylvania tonight. And George, we see that memorial there behind you still growing. You mentioned there were 17 people hurt in this wild attack. Do we know how they're doing tonight?
Tom, some good news in this. Some of the victims are able to go home and are now recovering at home, but still 4 people are in critical condition tonight. Now, that suspect, Adrian Reyes, is due back in court later this month. NBC News did reach out to the Reyes family for comment, but they declined. Tom?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.